I'm here to give you a few minutes on how to set a study schedule. So the first thing is, how much time do you have between your examination and now? So let's say that you're making a study schedule and you're going 3 months before the examination. So you have 3 months, which is basically 12 weeks before your examination. What you're going to do is you're going to divide up the amount of time that you have by the percentage of the test. Meaning, if 50% or 40% of the test is internal medicine, 40% of your test is internal medicine, what you're going to do is say 40% of the study time that you have should be towards internal medicine. And then 10% of it will be pediatrics, 10% surgery, 10% psychiatry, 10% OB, 10% for the miscellaneous things like biostatistics. So you take the amount of time you have and divide it up. So a good example of this is, I have 12 weeks in which I have to prepare for my examination. So you'll take 10 of those weeks and say 4 weeks for medicine, 1 week for surgery, 1 week for peds, 1 week for psychiatry. Then in the final 2 weeks before your exam, you take your notes that you have made about things that were difficult for you. And you say, okay, now I have 10 days before the exam, 2 weeks, 10 days before the exam. I'm going to do 4 days of medicine, 1 day of surgery, 1 day of pediatrics, 1 day of OB, 1 day of psychiatry. And you basically divide up your study time based on how much time you have until you get your examination on examination day. Now, I decided to be able to bring you into my office so you can see what it's like to hang around with the fish, and also because I hope that some of you get such a great score that someday you're going to be sitting across this desk from me talking about what it's like to be a resident with me. You're going to be sitting in this room, and you'll remember that you met me over a videotape before you ever set foot in the door, because that's the goal here, to make better and better doctors and better scores so that you can get in here and spend the next couple of years of your life with me learning medicine in the hospital in the director's room. See you soon.